Now let's add a private method to the date E7 class. Here's the class.def file with the properties block compressed. For space purposes, I'm not showing all the methods blocks that we've already defined. Here's a new methods block with private access, so it's only visible to other methods within date E7. And in here, we're going to add a new method. The method is called dateAddN, which has as its input arguments a date E7 object and an integer. The purpose is to add that integer NA to dateObj and return a new date, which is the given number of days NA beyond the first input argument dateObj. The code begins by computing the number of days in the year associated with dateObj, as well as the day of the year of dateObj. Then there's a while loop. The condition of this while loop is true if the number of days to add, NA, added to the day of the year N, exceeds the number of days in the year. In other words, if the output argument NDate will have a year value greater than the year value of dateObj. If that condition is true, once inside the loop, everything gets referenced to January 1st of the following year. The number of days to add is adjusted, accounting for the number of days to advance from dateObj to January 1st of the following year. dateObj is reset to January 1st of the following year. And now the process repeats. The number of days in the year associated with dateObj is computed, and the day of year associated with dateObj is computed. In this case, we already know that dateObj is January 1st, so rather than compute n, we can just set n equal to 1. And the process repeats. The while loop exits when the number of days added to dateObj does not cause the year to change. At that point, we simply need to calculate the day and month associated with a particular day in the year associated with dateObj. The day being the first day plus the number of days that still need to be added, 1 plus NA. Both of these methods use year E7 public methods, nDays and n2dm, with year 7 objects as the argument. Finally, the output argument newDate is constructed using the date E7 constructor with the day, month, and the value of the year associated with dateObj.